To my subscribers, thank you for tuning in once again. If you are new, welcome to JT on the Go. Today we will be touring the Senso-ji Temple here in Tokyo, Japan. The Senso-ji Temple is the oldest Buddhist temple in Tokyo, and it houses Kannon, the goddess of mercy. The closest metro station to Senso-ji is Asakusa, served by the Asakusa and Ginza lines of the Tokyo Metro. Once you get off, follow the signs for exit A4. That is the one that gets you to Senso-ji the fastest. According to Google Maps, Senso-ji is just a 1-minute walk from the metro station, and honestly, that is because the shopping street is basically part of the temple itself. And we made it. This is Senso-ji, one of the most iconic Buddhist temples in the entire country. Senso-ji is an ancient Buddhist temple in Asakusa, Tokyo, Japan. It is Tokyo's oldest established temple and one of its most significant. It is dedicated to Kannon, the Bodhisattva of compassion. One thing you'll notice at almost every Buddhist site in Japan, there's a specific way hands are washed before you enter. If you're planning your own trip, the best time to visit are before 8 a.m. or after 5 p.m. JST, if you want this place without the crowds. The best seasons are spring, March to May, or fall, September to November. We came in December 2025, and honestly, December is still a great time to visit Japan. So what will you actually find here? The temple complex includes the main hall, a 5-story pagoda, and massive gates that make you feel tiny walking underneath them. See that tall tower on the left? That's the Gojo no 2, the 5-story pagoda. This version was rebuilt in 1973. Now here's where it gets wild. Senso-ji is 1,400 years old. Its story goes all the way back to 628 AD, when a statue of Kannon was pulled out of the Sumida River by fishermen. They kept throwing it back, and it kept coming back in their nets. Eventually, they took it as a sign, brought it to the village, and the village chief's home became the foundation of the Senso-ji we see today. And here's what gets me. Tokyo is this hyper-modern, spotless, futuristic city. Japan is one of the most advanced countries on earth, but they still protect and preserve landmarks like this one because the history matters just as much as the progress. There is even a small but beautiful Japanese garden tucked into part of the grounds, and in some spots along the water, you can actually spot fish swimming by. Senso-ji is without a doubt one of the most visited sites in all of Tokyo. Alright, let's head into the main hall. This is the Hondo. This is where the statue of Kannon is kept. The Hondo was one of the parts of Senso-ji destroyed during World War II. But here is the incredible part. Kannon was moved to safety before the Doolittle raid and the other American air raids that hit Tokyo during the war. That's the reason Kannon survived it all. That is why we still get to stand here and see it today. See that grill down there? That is where people toss in yen, something you'll see across countless Buddhist sites all over Japan. Over here is where the incense is burning. And that structure in the distance, that is the Hozomon, the treasure house gate. It is another part of Senso-ji that was destroyed in World War II and later rebuilt. Alright, now we're heading toward Nakamise, the shopping street inside Senso-ji. This street is packed with stalls selling street food, traditional souvenirs, toys, and so much more. It is actually one of the oldest shopping streets in the entire country. A lot of this area around Senso-ji is known for cherry blossoms in season. Obviously, they weren't blooming in December. Fun fact, Tokyo Skytree isn't far from here at all. That is a story for another video. And now I get why Google Maps says this is a 1-minute walk from the station. This shopping street stretches almost all the way there. So if you're building a Japan itinerary, Senso-ji is one of the best places to start. Its culture, history, and Tokyo's energy all in one place. And that is where we're wrapping up, right here at Kamenarimon, the Thunder Gate. If you enjoyed this one, hit subscribe for more from JT on the Go and follow along on TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you're ever in Tokyo and want a site packed with real cultural heritage, Senso-ji is the move. Until next time.